What if I told you one man just built a $1.33 million classroom in a country you don't hear about enough? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a West African billionaire is betting on brains over gold, and why his latest move could change an entire nation's future. Meet Idrissa Nassa, a businessman who started with just $3 million. Today, he controls over $9 billion in assets across Africa. But here's the twist. His biggest investment isn't in a bank or a mine. It's in a library in Burkina Faso, a nation often in the headlines for conflict. Nassa is making a different kind of headline. He just opened a state-of-the-art amphitheater funded entirely by his own foundation. This isn't just a building, it's a statement. A $1.33 million statement that education is the real gold. And then something shocking happened. He didn't just cut a ribbon. He laid out a vision that cuts to the core of Africa's development challenge. Quality education is the foundation for national productivity and social progress, Nassa declared. This amphitheater will support the development of future leaders. But here's what nobody's talking about. This facility is part of the National School of Magistrates. It's training judges, the very people who uphold justice. In a region where the rule of law is constantly tested, Nassa is investing in the system itself. The building is a two-story complex. It has a 253-seat amphitheater, expandable to 300, 2 meeting rooms, 3 offices, a library, a conference hall, a covered patio for students to connect. This is about creating an environment where future leaders can thrive. Nassa's journey is the stuff of legend. He transformed Chorus Bank from a modest startup into a financial giant with a presence in 10 countries. Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, Togo, Benin, Mali, Guinea, Chad, with offices in Niger and Guinea-Bissau. In 2023, he acquired Standard Chartered's retail operations in Côte d'Ivoire. In 2024, he bought Societe Generale's units in Chad and Mauritania. Just last October, his holding company secured a massive $115.7 million investment from European backers to expand banking access. But here's the part that will blow your mind. While he's conquering finance, he's also diving into mining and energy. He recently acquired Total Energy, Burkina Faso's largest fuel retailer. He financed a $100 million credit facility for the Kayaka Gold Project. Through his company Nioko Resources, he invested $47 million in the massive Bambour gold mine. This man is literally digging up fortunes from the earth. And what is he doing with that wealth? He's pouring it back into classrooms, through his Chorus Foundation. This is the ultimate contrast, extracting gold from the ground to build golden mines. The implications are huge. Some say this is true patriotism. A billionaire using his wealth to build national capacity. Others might ask, is one amphitheater enough in a country facing so many challenges? But the real question is this: if more African billionaires followed Nassa's lead, what could the continent achieve? He's creating an environment conducive to learning, while his businesses fuel economic growth. It's a full-circle model of development. Investing in human capital, he believes, is the key to sustainable economic growth. This move is part of a deliberate plan to strengthen Burkina Faso's economic competitiveness through training. By upgrading infrastructure and enhancing skills, he's betting that education is the ultimate competitive advantage. So, we're left with this. A $1.33 million amphitheater, named after the man who paid for it. A symbol in a school for magistrates. In a nation at a crossroads. Do you think this kind of philanthropic investment is the most powerful way for Africa's wealthy to drive change? Or should the focus be elsewhere? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more stories of impact and innovation across the continent.